want to wish everyone Ksiva Hashem, Ksiva Tova. The derech apparently is to say Ksiva Chasima Tova. So I'm not going to go into the whole Mahalach Hazeh, but Mitzvah Hashem, we should have a good Gesundheit Yor, as they say, it should be Tova U'Mesukah. I think we may have mentioned it before. If it's Tova, it's Mesukah. If it's Mesukah, it's Tova. And we know that's not really true. It's not redundant. Something can be very, very good. I had an operation this year. Oh, it was very good, but it wasn't Mesukah. And at the same time, a person who's a diabetic, let us say, and we give him something that he shouldn't eat, say, oh, it's sweet, but it's not Tova. So I'm wishing everyone here and your families a Shana Tova U'Mesukah in the full way. Out the Kol itself, I thank you, Rabbi Wallman, for distributing the rest of the Kol checks this evening. And anyone else who has a luach, please give it to me so we can see and take care of everything by after Rosh Hashanah. And on Tzom Gedalia, in Yetzer Hashem, if you're able to come in, please come in. That's, if it works for you as such. Which is very good. Now, of course, 3 more days left, and the time goes so quickly. Remember, we looked at this before. 30 days. Well, now 3 days left. It's really something. And the calendar has kept me straight, Baruch Hashem, the whole time. Time goes so very quickly. I maybe mentioned, so now we've spoken so often, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but Shnayim Vikri Vecha Targum, it's okay to hear sometimes again, that I remember when Rav David Kronglas, Zechat Tzadik Livrocha, met me when I came back from one of the Bein Azmanim, summer Bein Azmanim, and he said to me, Kalman, wie ist the Zummer gegangen? How did the summer go? And I said, the Rebbe is gegangen as a gich. It went so quickly. And he said to me, Azay Gate began Saleben. That was 50 years ago. Azay Gate began Saleben. Maybe a little more. Well, I look at you and I look at me. Here. I was also had that dark beard. Once upon a time. And Baruch Hashem, so will you have a gray beard as time goes on. You should be this 120, and we all be well. I want to give you one piece right now, which is major, and that is that during the Aseres Yemei Teshuvah, the Mishnah Berurah brings down the Yoresh Dvash. And the Yoresh Dvash, that's Rabbi Yonasan Eibshitz, one of the Gedolei Hador, going back 200 years ago. So he said the following, and I'm going to give it over exactly the way he said it. He said, he brings down, Ayin the Yoresh Dvash, Ki Zayin Yomim Shebein Rosh Hashanah Liyom HaKippurim. That means, as far as we're concerned, Tuesday night, Wednesday, all the way till we start. We have Yom Kippur. He says, starting those 7 days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, Hey Neged Zayin Yemei Shvuah, they are connected the 7 days of the week. Ubechol Yom Yaseh Teshuvah Al Osi Yom Derech Mashal. B'Yom Rishon Yaseh Teshuvah Al Mashal She'chota Kol Yomav B'Yom Rishon. Now hear this. He's saying that when you take Derech Mashal, Yom Rishon, Sunday, and here let's say you take that Wednesday, right after Rosh Hashanah, one can do tshuva and repair all those Yemei Rishon, or in that case Yemei Revi'i, Kol Yomav. That's the Chiddush. Everybody knows the idea like this week. Rav Yolopian said, we can repair. We still have time. We can repair all the Yom Shishis, all the Yemei Shabbos, all the Yemei Rishon of these past 52 weeks of this year. But here Rabbi Yonasan Eibshitz is saying that we can be Mesakin Kol Yoma. Now what does exactly mean being Mesakin? I'm not sure the percentage, the depth, anything. I don't know. But I know one thing. It's a wonderful, wonderful mitzvah. There's no question about it. And so I would say let's take ourselves up on it. Yes, Hashem. Kol Yom, and it's a different portion in this respect. Hashem wants us to get Olam Haba. He does not want us to come back at the end of the Zman of 120 years and he says, oh, too bad for you, you just didn't make it. That's not what he wants. You know, then we say every day, Shahar's Miskabel Autumn, the Malay Kaddish Baruch Ozro, Enga Yochalo. We understand from day one the Yetzirah is stronger than we. There's no question. He's a Melech Zokin. He has a lot of life experience, much more than any human being. At the same time, the Kaddish Baruch Hu wants us to make it. And therefore, so how does it work? It doesn't make it how it works. It works. That we can be mechaper, we can be mesakin, kol yama. So we should be able to come when the time is up here. Baruch Hashem, we come lo amos ki echye basapa masaya. I'm not going to die. I'm going to live in olam haba because I followed all the halachas of the Torah. And Baruch Hashem, Ashreinu, we're the Bnei Torah who are learning. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Kacha, Ashreinu, good. Let's talk about Atem Nitzavim. Rav Shimshon Pincus has a beautiful idea on Atem Nitzavim Hayom Kulchem. B'fnei Hashem Lekechem, Roshechem, Shivtechem, Ziknechem, Vishotrechem, Kol Ish Yisrael. You're standing before me, Moshe Rabbeinu says. All of you. And who's the all of you? We have the heads of the tribes, the elders, the enforcers, and we have all Kol Ish Yisrael. Everybody's there. So Shimshon Pincus asked, why don't you just say everybody's there? You know, Kolchem. Kolchem. That's enough. We know whoever Kolchem is subsumed under that. What is the purpose of breaking it down into the individual parts? So he says the Yesod is this. When Moshe, this is he brings the Or Chaim. The Or Chaim spells it out. And he says, Moshe Rabbeinu wanted every Jew not to be just involved with himself. You know, he wanted him to have an arvus. He wanted him to have an achrayus for his fellow Jew. Adam, this is quoting from the Nefesh HaChaim, Adam lo liatzmo nivra. We're not created just to be involved in ourselves. We're to be here for other Jews as well and help them to do mitzvahs whenever we can and however we can. And therefore, that's why it's broken down into Roshechem, Shivtechem, Ziknechem, and Kol Yeshotrechem, and Kol Yisrael, because each person has a different sphere of influence. The Rosh has a lot of people under him. The Kol Yisrael has his own family. In between, we have Shotrim, we have Zikanim. The Zikanim will take care of the people in their cities. So that, like the Gemara in Shabbos says, call anyone who's able to stop people from doing Averis, and he doesn't. It nitfas ba'oso of him. Kol mishiyesh la biyado limchos ve'ena moichet nitfas ba'oso of him. Because he could have stopped people and he didn't. So therefore, he's an accomplice. He's an accessory to what happened. And he's going to have to take the consequences too. But we're saying here, we're dividing the achrayas for the people. And Moshe's bringing them all together in a bris, and he's saying, I want you to be, as far as your own ability, help other Jews. Whether it's on a grand scale or a smaller scale, but don't just live for yourself. Rav Hutner has a beautiful letter. A brother wrote him about his problems, the brother's problems with his own brother, and his brother was doing something. It's not clear, and you know that his own brother found very, very upsetting. So Rav Hutner said to him, "Okay, even if you can't change what he's doing, you can't change, but you can cry about it. You can daven for him. That's the idea." Whatever it is, what is helping me? What is my hashpah me? Listen, sometimes we can't do anything physically to change the matzah, but we can feel bad about it, or we could do something. We could be mispala. Just can't say, "Well, I can't do anything. Let it go." No, that's one idea. There's another part of Atem Nitzavim Hayom Kulchem is also a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful part, and that is that it's concept is as follows. Remain with the tzibur. You want to be, I'm not talking now about the divisions. I'm talking about Kol Ish Yisrael. Every Kol, what's the concept of Kol Yisrael? And so this is Rav Shimshon Pincus, he says, even though a person, and some individuals have done it, they learned alone, they lived alone, all right? Most people it doesn't work for. For most people you have to be with a cloud, and it's true. It may look as if I'm making it. It looks like it's fine, but in the end, life has its very ups and downs. The fact is, a person that has a community, it's major. Community is major. Whereas the kollel, the shul, the actual community of people who live together, they're there for each other. And he says, although it's true that if you have like a train and you have a runner, the person gets off the train and he starts running. So in economy, from the very beginning until the train gets off and gets really going, he might even be going faster. But after a while, that train is going to beat him. And that's the same thing. A person stays with the rabbin, he's going to have the chizuk of the rabbin, and even on a day that he's not feeling so well, he'll go along and Yitzhak Hashem, he's going to make it because he's with the rabbin. Mashenkin, the other person will falter, and that's the way it works. So therefore, that's Kol Ish Yisrael, and this pasuk is saying, be with Kol Ish Yisrael. It's just, the two verta from Rav Shimshon Pincus don't have anything to do with each other per se, but just a different part of the pasuk, which is important per se. We're going to be the Nesiv Shalom learns Kol Ish Yisrael that there's a schus harabim, there's the haganah of the rabbin, there is the protection of the rabbin. So if you're a part of a rabbin, of a group, the community, you get their protection as well. May we, as our group, from our koil, enter in Yitzhak Hashem the new year with in Yitzhak Hashem bechiyus, bebrius, besercho, beshalom. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should give us all a shana tova mesuka, ksiva chasina tova, a good Shabbos.